Welcome to Oklahoma High School Girls Between the Lines with my man Coach B on the Sunday night before basketball regular season end. What's up, Coach?
What's going on?
Man, Coach, I'm tired. I'm messing up, Coach. I need some sleep. I've been up about 5 o'clock. Been running and gunning. Home alone, just me and baby Z. So I'm having to do all the chores.
Oh, come on. It ain't like you cleaning and cooking.
No.
Hey, come on now. I know y'all ate out. Mama's gone. I know y'all ate out. Let me act like you chefed it up in there.
Had a little Valentine's dinner last night, so I had some leftovers. So, just, Mama's gone. She's up in Durant, probably gambling, a little work function. But me and baby Z. So, had to go watch my boy wrestle his last college duel, Coach. I started crying, Coach. I tried.
I wonder if you're going to cry. I was going to ask. I was going to put a picture of you crying on the mat.
I did cry, Coach. He looked over at me and said, Dad, are you crying? I said, no, somebody's cutting onions, son. Somebody's cutting onions, son. Yeah, no, I don't cry. I'm a grown man. Grown man don't cry, son.
Yeah, we'll see when you get back from South Dakota. We'll see what happens when you come back from South Dakota.
I'm crying, Coach. But, Coach, I tell you, I know we got a special guest. But, Coach, I'm going to tell you, I don't know if we're going to meet tomorrow, but, man, Del City and Bishop McGinnis. Congratulations to Coach Carr, knocking off Coach Webb, Coach White. Great high school basketball game on the Saturday, folks. It was like a college atmosphere, Coach. The place was going crazy. I'm talking about, man, it was loud. It was loud. A bunch of whistles, a bunch of more. Coach, it was a college atmosphere game on a Saturday afternoon for two great high school teams fighting for I don't know what they're fighting for because Del City already got number 2 locked up. You saw Newcastle put out their district champion after Del City got beat. So, but congratulations to Newcastle. Coach over there, Coach Jim and his team as they get ready to get in the playoffs. But Bishop McGinnis let people know that, hey, we're not going to go down without a fight, in the 5A, state crown. I know everybody's trying to crown Newcastle already. Coach White, she lost both of her guards. She lost Sasha early. I told Chris, I looked over to Chris and I said, hey, this game is about to change. Coach, you know that. We got a great point going on tonight, and we're going to be able to talk to her. She's won a state championship as a freshman when she's at Ida Bell. But, Coach, when you lose your starting guard, it changes. That's like having a brand-new car and you lose your power steering. It gets real stiff, Coach. Real stiff, and that's what happened the other night. Not Sam McAllister, she did a great job, but she fouled out. So now you're going to your backup guards, Coach, and guess what? They did a good job. 2 overtimes. Both teams had a chance to win the ball game, Coach, but you got to hit your free throws, Coach. You should not be in game 20, game 21, how many games you played this year, still missing free throws. No, everybody out in practice should be shooting 25 to 30 free throws and make them before you go home. If you shoot 2 and you make 2, then you go home, you ain't doing no justice because by the time you get in the fourth quarter, Coach, your legs are tired, you're coming up short. But, hey, Bishop McGinnis still found a way to win the ball game. Great game from Ace. Great game from Ace and great game from Mariah. I don't know how I missed her name, but great game from those two. Played an excellent game. Del City's post put up big numbers, man, 40-something points in the post. Did we lose our young lady?
Yep.
She'll come back on. We'll keep talking till she come on. But great basketball, man. Big games this week. Big loss on Friday night. UConn kind of shot themselves in the foot a little bit. Had the driver, had it going the way they wanted to go. Now they got to hope that Deer Creek or Norman can knock off Deer Creek. But shout out to Bonds. Young lady Bonds had, 8 threes in Friday night's game. When you get hot, Coach, you get hot. It's kind of like Church's chicken grease. You throw that chicken in that grease, and it and that's what she was the other night. She was hot, Coach. She was hitting from all over the floor. But freshman sensation over there at UConn, Amira Harris is putting a name in herself saying, wait a minute, Sam, don't be ranking them girls too high yet. Don't forget about putting me in there because I'm still in the mix. I'm doing my thing over here at UConn. Averaging the last 2 or 3 games, averaging over 20-some points. So good job to them. Hopefully our young lady Jalen from Broken Bow can come join us here in a little bit. Here we got folks. Here we go. We travel from all over to go get young ladies. So we got another lady out there and out there in the woo woo woo. So hopefully she'll come back and join us. But Coach, how about you? Senior night, how did it go?
Senior night went good. I mean, we played well. Girls were hitting threes. I mean, we got into a little rhythm, a little groove as far as shooting, which is what you want going into playoffs. We got one more game tomorrow, and then we start on Saturday on districts. And
so you got playoffs coming this. You got a game tomorrow.
Yeah, we got playoffs coming up. So you kind of have a situation here where you want to play good and feel good about yourself going into playoffs. I mean, I would have liked to have had a little sharper irons, help us better. But, I think sometimes it's more important to get a rhythm as a team, feel good about your shot going in. We shot well, we played well, moved the ball well, which is what we haven't done lately since basically last month. And, I told my girls, hey, we shot 60% from 3-point range. We don't even do that in practice sometimes.
No, that's big.
So you got to feel good about your game too. You want to be at your peak performance, but you also want to be feeling good about your game going into playoffs. So, so anyway, so that's where we're at. Senior night was good. Our 6 seniors all got in and did well. And Sailor Eaton had she's on the roll, coach. She had 29 on Tuesday and 24 on Friday. So that's the person I need hitting buckets.
Hey, coach, that's what you want when you got the senior guard, senior leadership that you have, 6 seniors on the team. They know this is it. Everything now is one and done. You don't win, you go home. You're heading to Cancun, like I said last week. Shout out to Jakari Brown. She hit 1,000. She hit it in a great fashion. Come down, boom. Little Harold pushes it. Jakari pulls up on the 3-point line. Boom! Comes back down, next play. Boom! Hit again. So great job to her, get that 1,000 points. Now that's off her back, off Plunker's back. Now it's time to get ready for the Middle City Bombers. It's Tuesday night, folks. If you ain't doing nothing and all your games is over, come out and catch a great high school basketball game. I was going to say football because I do football too. But come catch a great high school basketball Tuesday night. Bombers win the game, their district championship. If Carl Albert can win the game by more than 3 points, they're going to be district championships. So, coach, that's going to be like a Rocky Holyfield.
I want that popcorn. to be good because I'm going to be there. We're going to be there.
It's going to be like a Rocky Holyfield. Who's going to be standing? I know Coach called open gym today, and I love it when coaches call open gym on Sunday. Go get the lower, then come get some shots up. But, Coach, let's quit talking about these other teams, and let's talk about the superstar we got on the show tonight, Miss JAULEN, all the way from Broken Bow. So let's buzz her in, Coach. Let's buzz her in. Welcome to the show. Here we go, Miss JAULEN. Welcome to the show. Hey.
Right, she was out. Hey, how you doing?
Good. How are you?
JAULEN, you're gonna have to match our intensity because we get fired up on this show. So don't be nervous. It's act like it's the fourth quarter. You're down by 2. You gotta take the ball to the hole and go get a bucket like you did when you was a freshman, girl. You won a state championship when you was a baby. Now you're growing up on me. What grade are you in now?
I'm a junior.
Junior, so you still got 2 more years to get you another gold ball. That's it.
Hey, Coach.
Yes, sir.
She passed 1,000 points last year. Where you at? Like 1,500 now, something? Where you at?
Yeah, I just 1,500 a few games ago.
Mm-hmm.
Man, that's big time, man. Coach, she putting up some and she's making them, so that's good.
I know what I'm saying.
JAULEN, for the listeners that don't know who you, tell us a little bit about yourself. I know you started off at Idabel, now you're at Broken Bow. So tell the people that don't know who you are, who is Miss JAULEN?
I'm just a small town person. I play at every sport the school basically offers. To love the Lord. I basically just regular that does sports every day.
That's it, JAULEN. But you say you play multiple sports. So what's your favorite sport?
Basketball.
Basketball.
Well,
JAULEN, I'm gonna ask you, what sport do you not play? Because I know you're all district of softball. I know you were state qualifier in track. You have won 1 ring. You're ranked number 2 going into playoffs now. What sport do you not play? But what's the sport of Broken Bow you don't? Everybody asks you to come out and play tennis. You're like, I never play. Don't worry, girl. Just put a racket in your hand and let's go. What sport do you not play? I mean, you're good at everything. You're good at every sport, Coach.
Golf's one I.
Golf is not. You're not good. Hey, JAULEN, me and you got something in common because I'm not very good in golf too. My golf game is like this.
I'm good at it. I'm good at it, Tony. I'm good at it.
You're good at it, Coach? Coach, I don't believe that.
I can hit it, and then I pick it up on the way back when I come back through the back nine.
Coach, I guarantee you lose more balls than you hit balls, Coach.
You know what?
lose more balls.
I find balls, but they're my own on the other side. They're like on the other hole or something, you know?
Coach, so you're telling me if we ever have an Oklahoma High School girls basketball golf tournament, you ain't don't put me and you as partners because it's gonna be bad.
Yeah, not unless we're sponsored by Titleist.
But Jalen, let's get this party started. You know, you're a great basketball player. You won a state championship as a freshman. Then you go over to Broken Bow. You know, what was it like winning it as a young lady? I mean, as a 14, 15-year-old girl, what was that like?
It was great. I got to play with some pretty good people. Like Mary Carden, she went to ORU, and now she's at Cincinnati. She's pretty great playing with them. And I got to play with my older sister. She was on the team. So, I mean, it was just like flowy. We all knew what we was doing. It was great.
No, I got to watch that game, man. You guys, I think, who did y'all play? Who'd y'all play? Washington? Who'd y'all play in the finals that game?
Yeah,
Jones, is that Washington?
No, I think they beat Jones at UConn.
No.
Yeah, but Jones is one. I think she went off for like 25 points or 28 points.
Yeah, that was Jones in the semifinals. I was at that game.
Yeah.
You played him over at UConn. Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember her. I said, man, this girl is just a baby, and they cannot stop her. She's giving them the ins and outs and the ifs, and they could not stop her. So they feel if you rewind that game right today, Coach, they still can't stop her.
I promise you.
Jenny with the green jacket did not have nothing for Jaylee
No.
with Heidepel that night. She threw the kitchen sink at her. She threw everything at her, but she could not stop the young lady. I watched that game and I said, man, this girl is nice. She was just a freshman. I was like, woo, she's going to be problems for the next 4 years for teams. But Jaylee, I know you left Idabel, you went over to Broken Bow. What was that for? You just wanted to kind of play with some friends over there, or you from Broken Bow? What made you go to Broken Bow?
I went to both when I was younger, so I played with both. And, well, we was losing a lot of people. Like my sister moved, she was graduated, and basically we had a lot of seniors. We graduated like 4 girls. Broken Bow, they was kind of young. I played with a lot of them, so I moved over there. That was the main reason. Our post player, I played with her when we was younger, so we just made the move over there.
That's a great move you made. Great move you made. So,
yeah.
Coach, you said she's sitting at number 2 in rankings. Who's number 1?
Number 1, Lincoln Christian. I'm talking about her team. Her team's ranked number 2 going into the playoffs.
Oh yeah. So they're 4A just like you, Coach. So you got a chance. You got a chance to meet this Jay. That's why he brought you on the show. He trying to get all your secrets. Don't be telling him.
Notes. I'm taking notes right here. Look, I got my
telling
notes.
him, Jay. You trying to get all your secrents.
Nah, we
there we go. Now I'm finding what's going. No, Jay, it's good to have you on the show, man. You're somebody that you're a great ball player. You know, when we have great ball players, and especially girls from different parts of the state that everybody don't get to know about. That's why we love to bring them on, so people get to find out and know who Jalen is. So, like I said, you guys are having a heck of a season. 4A is I think it's one of the toughest districts. People talk about 6A. I think you got to put 4A right there with 6A, because when you start talking about Lincoln Christian, you start talking about Broken Bow, you start talking about Douglas, you start talking about, Heron, you start talking about McLeod. There's a lot of great teams in there that's, hey, anybody can hold up that gold ball. Like I said, I watched a great game yesterday. One of the teams that can hold up a gold ball is Dell City. Got beat. All it takes is one game, and you know that. So you've been there and you've done it. So you got that championship blood in you. So now you're going to take it to these other girls on your team. So so tell us a little bit about your team this year, though. Who you guys got.
We got 2 seniors, and the other 2 starters are juniors, and we have a few coming off the bench. We have a sophomore coming off the bench and another junior, and we're basically a run and gun team. I mean, if we ain't playing it slow, we're going.
I like it. You better. So you say you better have your track shoes. You don't need basketball shoes to be on this team. You better have track shoes. So you better have
what they got, Coach. She's hiding. She ain't telling you everybody. See, I'm telling you what they got. They got a 6'2" post player. Is it Woolsey? All right, who's getting offers from D2, Southeast, everybody else. They've got Jalen herself, and then they've got another really good point guard, or another guard that I can't remember her name, who's really, really quick. What's her name, Jay?
You talking about Katie?
Yeah, there you go. Hey,
Katie
they
or
got, they,
who are the other girls?
one's a really good ball handler. Nice spin move. I mean, gets to the rim.
That's Aubrey.
Man. Yeah, coach. Don't let lie.
Aubrey.
They got players. They
got
got players, coach.
She holding back on you, coach. Well,
She
she saw
hold
your
back.
notebook, coach. I hold back on you too.
Hey,
They don't
I've been
tell
doing
you
my homework
secrets.
already. I did my homework for the show. I'm just saying. But no, we got a chance to scrimmage them, and they were coming out of softball. They just got out of softball at OBU, and
Yes, sir. I remember that.
yeah, you know, and they got a good mixture of younger players and older players, and they've got a point guard, they've got a shooting guard, and they got a post player now,
Yes,
and they have other kids around us. But when you got those three in 4A, and they're all collegiate players, they've got a good team.
So, Jelly, you talk about your team. You guys got, like Coach said, you got a mixture of great young ladies. Who introduced you to the game of basketball?
My dad. He did. We're a sports family. My parents played everything. So when I was little, he played pickup a lot. I was there with him. So that just basically got me into the mix of everything.
So did your dad play high school basketball or college or anything?
Yes. He played at Eastern for a little bit for college, and then he went off to work.
Okay, nothing wrong with that. We all got to get in the real world one day. We all got to get in the real world. But Jada, you talk about your game, it's really good. So who would you put as one of your role models that you look up to in the game of basketball? Could be anybody.
Kobe Bryant. That's always been my go-to person.
Oh, you number 24?
No, the senior had it, or I would be.
Nah, you got to tell her. Hey, does that senior got to? Wait a second, Jay. Wait a second. We're going to negotiate right here with that senior. Does that senior have a state championship ring? Did she get a ring?
No.
Okay, then that's your number. Come tomorrow.
No,
you better be wearing 24 when I see you in state in the playoff. You better have 24 on. That senior, she got to wait her turn. Hey, what you need to do tomorrow, Jay, when you go to school tomorrow? Be like Beyonce. Show me the ring, girl. She ain't got one. You do.
Don't let him get you in trouble, Jay. Don't let him stir up trouble. Don't let him get in trouble.
I got bulletin board in their own locker room.
Hey, Jay don't need a number. I know who she is. She can walk in with a Fruit of Loom shirt. I know which one she is.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. I'll tell you the thing about her game that I really like is she might have the biggest lift on a pull-up jumper.
She gets up.
I want to say it's like a guy shot. Girls kind of shoot with tippy toes.
Yep. You're right. You're right.
She shoots. If you are a Kobe Bryant fan or study Kobe Bryant, you always talk about shooting at the top of his shot.
Yes, sir. Can't get blocked that way, Coach.
And I think that's what Jay does, in her game with all the other things. About watching her shoot, watching her pull up on a jumper is really nice. I mean, it's a nice jumper.
But Jay, how much time do you spend training and in the gym and film work and all that? Because I know that's a big part of the game nowadays. You got to study film. If you're not watching film of your opponent, even of yourself, what you're doing good and what you're doing wrong, you're going to be at a standstill. So how much time do you spend training and then getting shots up?
I probably get shots up every day if I can, try to. And I'll watch film in my off hours at school. So usually an hour a day, I'll study who we're about to play and all that. So
see, that's why
it is in about an hour.
That's why
an hour for extra.
You are who you are, because you're taking the time to watch film. A lot of girls don't watch film. They don't even watch film from the game they just played or the game that's coming up because they're too worried about everything. I see more girls making now. If these girls got paid $1 every time they made a TikTok, we might have a game. We might not have a game of basketball no more, Coach, because everybody's too busy making TikTok. I guarantee Jaylee ain't making TikTok. Yeah, she's making jump shot. That's the difference. TikTok or jump shot, Coach. A TikTok or a jump shot. She hitting jump shot because that's why her game where she's at. She's getting to the highest point. She's getting shots up before game, before practice or after practice, and then she's watching film 1 or 2 hours a day. That's how you grow your game. She didn't stay still as a freshman. She kept getting her game better. So let's talk about your recruiting a little bit. So I know you're just a junior right now. So you got some schools looking at you or knocking on the door or calling you or tweeting you or DMing you? What is that looking like?
I've got one offer from ACU, and I've been talking to a few recently. I've had Davison reach out, Nevada reached out, Wichita State reached out, and a lot more smaller schools reached out.
So you said, is that Abilene Christian who you're talking about, ASU?
ACU.
Yes. ACU.
Yeah.
Oh, ACU,
Yeah.
Abilene Christian then, right? Coach Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
There you go. Yeah, he's
Yeah.
a good guy, man. He does a lot of work here in the state of Oklahoma. Good young man. So I love it when these coaches from all different states come over. That tells you how good Oklahoma basketball is, because he got a good state of his own. In Texas, where there's a lot of great basketball, when you can come in our state and start picking our girls off our tree, that tells you we're doing our job. So congratulations on you. So do you play summer league, or you on the AAU team, or how does that go? Or you just kind of just train more in the summertime? Who do you play for in the summer?
I play with Soccer Elite.
You play with who?
Sci-Fair.
Soccer Elite.
Sci-Fair.
Okay, Sci-Fair. That's a good organization. That's a great organization. So you on the EYBL then, right?
I'm trying to this year. Last year we was on the lower one, but we kept our team together.
Nah,
So
yeah, you're in good
one
shape.
reason we had to take it.
Hey, I'm telling you right now, you got that many coaches calling you and knocking on the door, you're doing something right. It don't matter what level you on, they all in that same gym. So you're doing something right to come see you on your court. So just keep doing your thing, girl, because like I said, your future's bright. Like I said, I watched you, and like I said, that Jones game, and I remember Jenny didn't have an answer for you, man. You or your big girl at the time. It's cool to see, when a young lady as a freshman, and everybody know Coach V, you won a couple state championship. It's hard to get back, and you guys be fighting Lincoln Christian and like I said, some of the other teams, Douglas, this year. So what's y'all's record this year? Where y'all standing at so far this year?
20-3.
20-3?
Mm-hmm.
Who beat y'all?
Yes. Dale beat us in the middle of the season at a tournament in Kingston. Then we played Howe recently. That was like a week ago. We had 2 big losses in a row. And then we played Washington. They beat us up there in the Washington tournament. Then
I bet they beat y'all.
Which one?
Washington. How
They
close
all
is
beat
that
us
game?
around, I think, 10 points. But we fouled the last 30 seconds, and they ended up getting a few more shots. They was only up by like 5.
No.
But
Washington's a good team. I got a chance to go watch them play the other night over at McLeod, a team that was 23-0, and Washington went in their house and probably beat them by 45, Coach, 50. Washington's a good team. They got a lot of great sharpshooters. They got a freshman. Bentley's probably a young lady that people don't talk about a lot. That's one of the top players in the 2029 class. Real smooth lefty. So, I know you got a chance to see her in person, but Washington's a good team. Dale's a good team. You're talking about teams that's beat you, a good team. You're not losing. You ain't losing to Woody Pooty Booty Booey. You're losing to good teams. So, and the only thing about that is only going to make you 10 times better losing those teams. I tell people all the time, people look at like I'm crazy. I always tell people losing is not bad. It helps you get better. Losing goes when you can get in the film room, you can study like, what did we do wrong? This is what we could do to make this game better if we had to play them again. So, like I said, I think you guys are going to make a run. I know Coach V's in the same district and same playoffs as you guys, but you guys got a chance to meet each other, don't y'all, Coach?
If we take care of business, we'll meet to go to state. I think the semifinals, I think, are really going to be good. They're going to draw Fort Gibson. That'd be my guess. And their regional finals, we'll draw Chickasha, and the 2 winners of that will play an area at Seminole to go to state. So, we got to get there first, and we drew. We got a good bracket, I thought, and but Broken Bow is good. I mean, and there's always going to be someone good, and I don't know. We'll play it out and see how it happens. I know we're going to be trying to guard her and the other girl and the other girl and the other girl and the other girl. So we'll have to.
Well,
Coach, have to worry about it when we get there.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you right
so
now.
many.
Coach, I'm gonna tell you right now. When you start getting in that semifinals and them last, 8 teams and 12 teams and Sweet 16, because you guys got a bigger bracket than most. You guys got 64. And I think 5 they only got 32, so that's more games. But it gets tight, Coach. And like I said, who can hit the free throws, who can stay out of foul trouble. They got a big, and the time you get in the playoffs, and that big can come in handy because you can put the ball in her hand, especially not having a shot clock. A lot of things can go well, but it seemed like they got the right pieces to compete with Lincoln Christian and Douglas. Douglas don't really have good size, but they got a young lady named Justice Woods that can go. But I think Jaylen can hang with her. So it's gonna be really interesting, man. I know I talked to one of the OSSA guys today. He was at the UCO, and he was talking about the new house, coach. It only holds 8,000. And everybody said, I'm not saying they complain, but one of the things they're saying is just so crowded in there. So when you start getting those small teams, Broken Bow and Dale and all these small teams start bringing everybody in town, where's everybody going to sit at, Jaylen? Because
I don't care. As long as I'm there, I don't worry about it.
You got a front row seat, huh?
I'm on the bench. I don't care.
Jaylen, what's your fan base like? Are they loud and obnoxious? I mean, y'all bring a lot of fans to the game? Because I know Idabel did when you played with them. Is Broken Bow kind of the same way?
Yeah, it's similar. It's not near as loud, but they're there. They're still there with everybody.
Yeah.
That's good.
I got a chance to interview you earlier this summer at MAYB. And we talked about your summer game. Did y'all win nationals this year? I mean, I know you and y'all kind of got together. Y'all played with my point guard Paisley at MAYB on a Native American national tournament out in Arizona. Paisley's dad told me that the crowds out there were just absolutely crazy. He said it was packed. Did y'all go to nationals?
I didn't get. They did. They just picked me up for that weekend while I was up there. They went on, won it, but I wasn't with them with it.
Okay. I wasn't sure if you played on that circuit. Do you usually go, or are you playing that circuit any?
I've played on it before, but last year my schedule was busy, so I wasn't be able to go.
Gotcha.
So, Jay, how tall are you?
5'7".
See, I like it. See, a good size average guard, but Coach, what's she dangerous that she can shoot the ball and get to the hole, though? That's what she makes some money at, right?
Yeah, she's a 3-point shooter. She's an all-around. She is a scorer. I'm going to put it like that. She's a scorer. All three phases. She can shoot the three, take it off the dribble, and she can get to the rim. And those three levels she can score. And I think we underestimate her defensive ability as well. I think people think about the points, but Jaylen can play some defense as well. And really, we talk about Broken Bow, and we just mentioned all those players. They're good defensively. I mean, the Woolsey kid runs really good for a 6'2" girl at the post. The guards are quick, and you better limit your turnovers. They're going to get layups against you. I mean, so they're a very athletic team, offensively and defensively, which obviously is why their record is where they're at, and they're ranked number 2 in 4A.
That's good stuff. Well, Jaylen, like I said, what you got planned for this week? I know playoff starts. What you got on the plate for this week?
We have one regular season game left against Ada, and then which should be a win for us. And then we go on to play Idabel Saturday.
Okay. So where y'all play at home or away?
We're playing at home.
So is Idabel fan? Are they going to cheer for you or are they going to boo you?
Half of them cheer and half of them boo. So.
Hey, at the end of the day, because that'll be the first game. Because if you win, you win. If you win, you win. If you lose, you go home, right?
No, it's double elimination for it.
Double elimination. Yeah. I was gonna say if they was their second loss, you should say, "We'll see you next year." We'll see you next year. That's good stuff, though, Coach. Like I said, you picked the winner tonight, man. This young lady is just like I said, I got a chance to watch her as a freshman. I haven't got to see her play since. But I just know, what she's done as a freshman, and her game has grown, especially when you start getting people calling and offering you. That just tells you right there, you got D1 offers, and you're going to have many more. You're just a junior, and it'll pick up even more just going into your senior season. That's tough to say. Senior season, you're going to get more and more offers, especially being on the circuit more this year. And like I said, Cypher does a good job getting girls recruited. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Broken Bow's coach does a good job getting girls recruited too. So not only going to come watch you play in the summertime, but they're going to come check you out in one of your home games too at Broken Bow. But Jada, like I said, I appreciate you coming on. I think you a young lady that's destined to do great things at the next level in college basketball. You're going to be a name that's going to be known just not only just in Nineville, but Broken Bow, just in the state of Oklahoma, high school girls basketball. And that's one of the reasons we brought you on the show, because I think, a young lady like you that, hey, we can advertise you and talk about you. And because, like I said, being in Broken Bow, us being here in the city, a lot of people don't get to see you a lot and know what your game's about. And Coach V does. And like I said, I've been fortunate to see you play, like I said, it was a couple years ago, but your game was good then. I know now it's only gotten better. Coach, anything else?
No, I appreciate you coming on the show. I mean, we all know your game, but I want everybody to know who you are. I mean, and to get a chance to see the person that you are and get a chance to kind of put a picture of a face with the game. And I appreciate you coming on the show. Hopefully I see you at regional finals or area finals. That's good for my team. And hopefully we've gotten that far, and same thing with you. Good luck to your team. I mean, you put yourself in a good position to make state. I want to say last year, if I remember right, you were 1 game away. Is that right?
Yes, 1 game away.
Okay, so you're hungry teams. Huh?
We lost to Glenpool that last game.
Yeah.
Glenpool's a good team. They moved up to 5A. I heard they got a little young couple guards that can go. So, I mean, we'll get a chance to hopefully we make it. Is she pretty good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I play with her. Yeah.
Yaya's good. Yaya's good. She's got about 1,200 points in her career right now.
And she's just, what grade is she in?
I think Yaya's a senior. Junior?
Yaya's a senior. Yeah, she's they're doing good things over there.
She plays with me.
She plays with you. So, I mean, like I said, I know she's doing big things over there in Glenpool. They moved up to 5A, but it's a name that I know people keep talking about. She put up 42 a couple weeks ago against somebody, and just every time you look up, she's doing big things. So hopefully we get a chance to see her in the state, but not. I mean, we're gonna keep following that young lady. But Jalen, like I said, we appreciate you coming on, man. I want you to tell everybody, even in Idabel, I know that they love you and hate you at the same time. But in Broken Bow, we want to tell all the girls, hey, watch the show. There's somebody that's worthy to come on the show. We love to have them on. Just because just what we do. We try to get girls' names out there and people get to learn about them. So the platform that me and Coach Vick started. To bring young ladies like you on and get a chance to talk high school girls basketball in the state of Oklahoma, which I think we're one of the best states. And I mean, people can talk about all the other states, but I think right here in the state of Oklahoma, we have some of the top-notch girls. And like I said, somebody like yourself that's getting recruited. Coach, you know what to tell her to do. I got to find it, though. I got to find it.
I got it.
You got it? Well, Jalen,
there you go.
Since, you've been on the show, we want you to tell everybody in Ida Bell and everybody in Broken Bow, they need to like and subscribe to the show.
She gone.
We lost her. That's what happened.
Lost
her. She didn't want to like and subscribe, Coach.
I don't know.
Her name is still there. So she there. I don't know. She might have a thunderstorm going out there. So I don't know. But Coach, like I said, outstanding young lady, lady that can play the game, that knows the game and studies the game. And that's the type of people that you want to have on this show. That I see the fish tank back there. I see the fish tank.
Yeah.
What's his name?
Doing good.
Baller doing good. Baller got look like Baller's water's clean. Let me look at it, Coach. Yeah, Baller got clean water. You go look at Zoe's fish tank, boy. It is dirty.
Dirty, huh?
Dirty, man. Her fish might be called dirty. I don't know what they call her fish. It might be called dirty. But hopefully Jalen comes back on. Not. It was good to have her on the show. But everybody in Broken Bow that's going to watch the show, we need you to like and subscribe. We're close to almost 300, Coach. I think we're about 15 away, folks. Help us out. We're almost 15 away. I know this week is going to be busy for me and Coach, but we're going to have to drop some shows. We got to start talking about these playoffs games.
Playoffs coming.
It's here, Coach. It ain't no more coming. It's here. Come next weekend, it starts. I know there's some games that are going to be wrapped up Tuesday night. There's going to be some big-time games, it's a quick recovery. You don't have that much time to prepare for the team. You got to take the film that you had before and go with it. Jada, we got you back. You back.
Hey, here we are. Hey.
Yeah, you cut off.
It's all right. It happens. You ain't the first. It won't be the last. But like I was saying, if you can tell everybody in Broken Bow, we need you to hold your thumbs up like this and tell everybody they need to like and subscribe to the show. And we will love it. That'll help us out. We're trying to get to a certain amount of subscribers and viewers and all that. We want you to have a big time show. So you need to tell everybody at Broken Bow, hold them thumbs up real quick. It's kind of like you about to shoot that free thumb to nose. That's what God was telling us. Thumb to nose. Hey,
Like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. That's it. That's it.
Right.
We appreciate it. But good luck to you in the playoffs. Hope I get a chance to see you up close. If we do, we'll have to get a picture, get a little quick interview. But like I said, good luck to you. If you do play Coach Vick, take it easy on this team.
Please be easy. Be
Take
easy.
it easy.
I don't know about
Be
that.
easy.
That's what I like. That's a competitor. That's it. She said, I don't care how many shows you bring me on. I ain't taking it easy. I'm trying to get my second ring. Go get that ring, baby girl. Good luck to you the rest of the season, okay?
Okay. Thank you for having me.
All right, good.
Thank you
welcome.
for
Good
coming
luck.
on. Thank you. But Coach Reed, like I said, an outstanding young lady, man. Just got game, folks. So, young lady got a lot of game. That's going to do big things. You can see she's already getting people knocking on her. You already got Abilene Christian as offer, a good school that's doing a good thing in their program. You got, ORU, Tulsa. She got a chance to play with her sister. That's why she made the change. Hey, the team is young. I got some girls over here I can go play with. Why not? I don't blame her. That's sometimes
she knew him. She knew him too. It wasn't like a new school. She knew him.
Yeah. And that's what it's all about. I mean, I know sometimes winning is everything. I mean, it's not everything. It's part of it. But the biggest thing I want in for the next 4 years, 3 years for my daughter is learning the game, get her prepared for college. And and I don't think that's too hard to do. It's get that's what these high school coaches got to do. Then you AU coaches, you kind of follow a little what the college is doing. Because I know AU and high school is a little bit different, but at the end of the day, it's still a basketball. You got to put it in the hole. So no matter if you're calling it high school basketball, AU just a little bit more superstars on one team. Than high school, you might have 3 or 4. But now these days, everybody's making these super teams. So you got a lot of AU teams playing high school basketball together, though. But Coach, anything else? I mean, like I said, I know I'm tired. It's been a long day. Congratulations to my son. He won his last match at home. I don't know what his record is at home, man, but big
501, something like that, isn't it?
I mean, he's got another tech fall, so he was already the number one guy at UCO's history, and then in tech falls, he got another one today. Thank everybody that came out and supported, family, friends, my daughter and her mom and stepdad Tim came all the way from Texas to see him. The Crawford came out. My good friend Eric with Chaos Tires, came out and then watched. So it was just good to see all our family and friends. My little nephew was there, all 3 of my little nephews, and so it was just really, really good to see family and friends to come support this young man. I'm really blessed. I know people can talk about their kids, but I'm really blessed to call Gabe Johnson. My son, just a class act young man. So he's doing big things, not just in college wrestling, but he got a good intern to a great company. So hopefully that could be a great future for him. If not, somebody pick him up because he's a good kid. Not just is he just a great wrestler, great student, and he's a handsome young man. He gets that from his daddy, though. Don't tell nobody. But Coach, anything else though?
No, I'm gonna see you Tuesday.
Tuesday night. Hey, Coach, I'm not gonna talk about that game. Just another game. We got to go take care of business. I can't go play the game for the girls. They got to go play the game. Mirac's a good team. We know what they can do. You got to make some adjustments. Coach Knight's over there's a good coach. Malloy, she's a good coach. You see that. You saw Coach White get beat by a team that she beat by 40 last time. Yeah, people make adjustments. That's why you got to go play the game. That's why I love the game of basketball because you can't just say, "Well, we beat them last time by 35, and it's going to be like this again." It's not, Coach. I mean, you play McLeod. I mean, you play Mount St. Mary the first time, beat them by 50. Last game's by 10. Sometimes the girls are on, sometimes they're off. So that gives Mount St. Mary a little bit of, hey, man, we can play with them guys. We only lost by 10. We missed some free throws. We missed some layups. Now your girls got to come back and say, we beat that team by 50. We only won by 10. So they got to up their game because, like you said, it's a double elimination, but you don't want to get to that part when it's time to get to it. So you win, you keep moving on, you lose. Now everybody's biting nails because you lose one more, you out. So like I said, good luck to you guys, in your last game. Who you got tomorrow night?
We travel to Wynnewood.
Woo-wee. That's a little travel coach, little travel. Well, y'all, what's on the menu? Subway sandwich?
Whatever my parents are bringing. Headphones and a nap. That's on my menu. I can tell you that right now.
Nothing wrong with that. Those are the best naps.
I fall asleep when I leave here, and I wake up when I get to Wynnewood. Anything in between, I don't know.
That's the only thing you can ask. Well, folks, you know what time it is. Yay. Sunday night, got it right. Drop the show with man, Coach V. We did it again tonight. No, I'm not a rapper. But I want to thank everybody for liking, subscribing. The last few shows have been hot, folks. Like church is ticking. Jakari, once again, big shout out to her. Hitting 1,000 points, man. That's really cool when you can do that. Like I said, shout out to Newcastle winning district championship. Big shout out to Coach Carter over there at Bishop McGinnis knocking off a great team in Dale City. Like I said, good luck to all the teams going into the playoff. Good luck. Shout out to Bonds, young lady from Norman. Dropping bombs on them UConn Millers. Didn't know what was coming at they home. Not homecoming, but senior night. That's big when you go on the road and drop that on somebody's senior night. Ruin them girls' night. But hey, if you ain't ready to play, guess what? Better be ready to play because anybody can come to the gym and knock you out. So, we're going to get out of here. I'll catch you tomorrow night. Good luck to you driving to Winniewood. If I don't talk to you tomorrow night, we'll catch up with each other on Tuesday against a great game against Highlighter versus the Lady Bombers. Somebody's going to be a district champion. Somebody will get the crown on Tuesday night. So good luck to all the teams and everybody. Mr. Bonds, we'll be catching up with you out there at 8 Air. So, folks, I love you. I'll see you next time. See ya. Now, folks, we'll catch you next time on Oklahoma High School Gold. Basketball between the lines. Myself, Pony Johnson, and Coach Vick. See ya.
We'd like to thank the following sponsors: Above the Line Hoops, Prep Girl Hoops, Keep It 100, and for the latest in high school girls basketball action, check out the podcast on YouTube at Oklahoma High School Girls Basketball Between the Lines.